It's been a minute. It's been about a couple months since the last time we filmed a video, and I just want to say I'm back now. We're going to be trying to do more videos more often again. I'm back on my grind. I've been in school, as well as, I haven't been streaming as often. I haven't been able to have time to record videos, but I am officially back. We're going to be trying to pump out at least 3 or 4 videos a month. And we're also going to be changing kind of a couple of things when it comes to the content on this channel. We still will be doing things like a couple of things wrestling related, but I do also want to get involved with things like movies and films, and we'll be doing reviews and stuff like that, as well as some actual like gaming clips and things possibly coming to the channel soon. But that's a story for another day. But this is a Bad Blood prediction video. And we're going to be going down through the 5 matches on the Bad Blood card. I know it could have been 6 with Sammy versus Gunther, but WWE blue balls us just like normal and proceeds to put that on a Raw. So we only have 5 matches on Bad Blood, but it's okay. It even has it has a different start time. They could have easily put at least 6, but you know what? Enough to complain about it. We're going to be here. Let's get started with our predictions right now. Alright, let's start off this video with the Finn Balor versus Damian Priest match. Now, Finn Balor and Damian Priest have been having an amazing feud the last couple of months, but it hasn't necessarily made me feel like Finn is actually like a decent enough threat towards Damian. And that is something that scares me for this match, because personally, when it comes to like what I want to happen, I want to predict Finn, because Finn is one of my favorite wrestlers in WWE. I think his story needs it, and I don't think Damian necessarily needs this win too much. I feel like Finn, if he wants to be established as a good leader of this new Judgment Day, and so people can actually take this new Judgment Day a little serious, I think Finn should win at Bad Blood. Do I think that's gonna happen though? No. I think Damian Priest is probably going to win. Triple H has a really big thing for Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley, and if I really just want to go with my gut, I want to say Finn, but my gut says Priest, and I'm gonna go with Priest here. And I love Damian Priest, I love Finn Balor, I love everybody, I love Rhea, I love Liv. We'll get into that later, but I'm gonna have to go with Damian here. I feel like Damian is gonna be the one that's gonna get pushed further, and Finn is gonna be the one left in the dust. And it's sad to say, because I'm a humongous Finn Balor lover, but I do think that Finn's gonna be taking the L here, and Damian's gonna win, sadly. But we'll see what happens on Saturday. The next match on the card that I want to talk about is Bayley versus Nia Jax for the WWE Women's Championship. I think that this match easily should have been Naomi versus Nia. I was actually at the SmackDown where it happened, and the match, it was pretty neck and neck, and I think it was good, but everybody kind of just felt like Naomi deserved that win more than Bayley did, especially since we've already seen Bayley versus Nia. But since we've already seen Bayley versus Nia, and that match was good at SummerSlam, we know that they can cook again. And but I don't think either of them are actually going to walk out as champion. I think Tiffany is going to cash in, and I think Tiffany Stratton is going to be the one to walk out as champion. I think we're getting a women's Money in the Bank cash in here, and I think Tiffany is going to be your WWE Women's Champion after Bad Blood. And mark it right here, because I genuinely think that's what's going to happen. I'm excited for it as well. I think Tiffany is going to be a good women's champion, and I think it's about time we put that belt on her. So yeah, Tiffany is my pick. The next match on the card is Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan for the WWE Women's World Championship, with Dominic Mysterio in a shark cage. I don't know if that's going to be he's hanging over the ring, or if he's going to be just like locked in a cage on the outside of the ring. I will have to see when it comes to the actual show. But if I had to pick here, I think I want Liv Morgan to win, but do I think it's going to happen? It's hard for me to tell. I think my gut is saying that they're going to give the title back to Rhea here, and they're going to go to Rhea being the women's world champion. Do I want that to really happen? Not necessarily. I think it would be better if Liv was to win, and they can push this new Judgment Day further. But I think that they are going to do Rhea winning here, and I think Rhea is going to become your new women's champion, only because she hasn't had the title in so long, and she's already had one match against Liv, and now that Dominic's not a factor, I don't necessarily see Liv winning clean against Rhea. The only other reason why Liv might win is if Raquel Rodriguez returns here and gets involved and costs Rhea, and then we get a Raquel heel turn, and I wouldn't have a problem with that. I think that'd be good, and that's the only way that I feel like Liv could really win here, because I don't see Rhea not losing if it's a clean match the entire time. Somebody has to get involved, and my guess is either Rhea's gonna win or Liv is gonna win due to interference from Raquel. So actually, I'm gonna change it up mid-video, and I think my pick is Liv Morgan, because I did forget about Raquel when I started talking about this, but I think Raquel is going to get involved, and I think Raquel is going to be added to the new Judgment Day, and we're gonna have Liv still be our women's world champion. All right, I know this video is kind of going fast, but I don't necessarily have a lot to talk about, because this match, this card could have been like so much more. And you know, I want to talk about a couple of these matches that like I thought may have possibly been on Bad Blood. I think we could have easily had Melo versus LA Knight versus Andrade in a triple threat here. That would have been fantastic. Another thing we could have done is, I think it would have been better if we would have had Bayley versus Naomi versus Nia in a triple threat for the WWE Women's Championship. Women's Championship. I think I would have enjoyed that more personally. And then another couple of feuds that like honestly deserve to be here. We could have easily seen something like Braun Strowman versus Bronson Reed. Like that last monster standing match from Monday was absolutely fantastic, and I would have loved to see that on a PLE. But like, I get that it's good to see good matches on weekly shows, because it's going to make people want to watch that weekly show more, and that's smart. That's good for the WWE, but it makes me feel like their PLEs aren't being held up to the standard that they used to be held up at. Now, I understand that a lot of these are title matches, but it's good to have a couple of matches that don't have anything to do with the title. And I mean, we are kind of getting that with Finn versus Damian, but that's kind of like the only one we've gotten in a really long time. We don't necessarily have just blood feuds going on cards anymore, unless it's like the #1 feud in the company, like CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. But it's just kind of disappointing to see things like a 5-match card on a show that easily could have had 6 to 7 matches, especially with the early start time that this show was going to have. But you know, it is what it is in the end. Obviously I would have loved to see even Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker, but you know, Jey Uso is still the Intercontinental Champion, so I mean, it's okay. But let's get on to the 2 matches that could main event the show, and it hasn't been announced who's going to main event the show yet, but we're going to start with the match that I don't want to main event the show, and that is Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns versus Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu. Now, do I think this match is going to be amazing? Yes. Do I think that the people in this match credit a main event position? Obviously, we have Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes and Solo and Jacob, but do I feel like it should main event over the other feud? I don't, because I feel like the other feud has been going on and has this strong build, and they've already had 2 matches against each other. This is the final one. It's in Hell in a Cell, and we'll talk about it in a minute. But I feel like this match, if it is to do anything, it should open the show. That is my prediction, honestly. First is that the match should open the show and start Bad Blood with a bang, a classic, something a match that is near as good as the main event of WrestleMania 40 Night 1. We can get an amazing all-star tag match to start the show, and then the remainder of the show will continue to be amazing. If Triple H books this correctly, we get that tag match to begin and the Hell in a Cell match to end. But my prediction on who's gonna win this, I don't see Roman Reigns losing. I don't see Roman returning and losing a match since WrestleMania. This is his first match back since WrestleMania 40 when he lost to Cody Rhodes. And I don't think that there's a possible chance that Roman Reigns is going to lose a match anytime soon. Again, and then we have our WWE champion on one side. That's another reason why I don't think that they should lose. I think that Roman and Cody will win, but the underlying factor here is Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu is unpredictable. We've already seen Solo Sikoa pin Cody Rhodes once at Money in the Bank. We could get it again here with the tag match where either Solo or Jacob pins Cody Rhodes, setting up possibly Jacob Fatu versus Cody. Or I don't want to see Solo versus Cody again, but Cody's like the only one in here that could probably take a pin, and he's the WWE champion, so I don't want to risk that either. So if anything, Solo is getting pinned here, and I think Roman and Cody will walk out as the winners of this all-star basically tag match that we're getting here at Bad Blood. All right, and in the main event, or at least my prediction to be the main event, we have Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk in a Hell in a Cell. This is the first time we have seen a Hell in a Cell since WrestleMania 39 with Finn versus Edge, and we are finally getting another one after a year and a half since the last time we've seen this amazing structure. And I think this match arguably has the potential to be one of the greatest matches of the year, hands down. I think this match is going to be amazing. This is the match that I am most excited for, and my stakes are really, really high on this match. I have so much hope for this match that it's going to be some just jaw-dropping, amazing thing that we're going to witness. I hope that there's going to be blood, because blood is in the title of the PLE. We need at least one match with blood. I think this is going to be the most brutal match I've seen from WWE in a long time. I see Drew McIntyre and CM Punk basically like it's what we've wanted this entire time, where they're just going at it at each other. You know what I mean? Like, they want to kill each other. Like, they really, really want to. They've been they've been talking about in these promos about how they want to like hurt each other. Like, they want to put each other in a box and send him back to his country, or your wife is gonna leave you because of how I'm gonna leave you. This is going to be a gruesome, a brutal, it's going to be Hell in a Cell, and that's what I'm so excited for. At least that's how they're building it. CM Punk, arguably my favorite wrestler on the roster right now, right there with Jey Uso, and Drew McIntyre, the best heel in the company, easily, hands down, putting it all on the line here in this third match in their feud. Drew won, Punk won. Who is going to win this next match? And you know who I think it is? I think it is going to be the person that got injured back in January. I think it is going to be the person who dedicated the entire year to ruining Drew McIntyre because of what Drew did to him at the Rumble. After what Drew said, saying he prayed for this and it happened. And Drew going through all of the things he's went through and getting stopped by Punk. Drew took that win at SummerSlam. He destroyed Punk. He destroyed the bracelet. He's threatened CM Punk's dog and CM Punk's wife. CM Punk is going to win this feud and move on to face Gunther at Survivor Series. I think that CM Punk will defeat Drew McIntyre in arguably the most gruesome match we've seen in WWE in a really long time, and that is my winner. I think CM Punk is going to be holding up whatever he's going to be holding up, his fist at the end of that Hell in a Cell match, and it is going to be absolutely fantastic. So my pick is CM Punk. So yeah, guys, that's my predictions for WWE Bad Blood. I will catch you guys with the review next week, and I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Let's see how I do. Remember, come by my stream on Saturday. We will be streaming WWE Bad Blood watch along, as well as MEW Dead of the Night that day. So yeah, come check me out. Come hang out with us. We're gonna be twitch.tv/JustTreyLOL if you want to come join us. We do watch alongs pretty often, and this Bad Blood watch along is going to be absolutely fantastic. This is one of the most looked forward pay-per-views, PLEs I've had in a really this is one of the most looked forward PLEs that I've had to look forward to in a really long time. And I'm really, really excited. So I hope you guys join us for Saturday, and I'll catch you guys later. See you guys later.